Yeah, this is Paul. Yeah. I got to think about those radio signals, the radio frequencies going through the HD TV and the streaming TV. A lot of municipalities use fluoride to supposedly purify the water. Is it possible to attach radio signals to fluoridation? Now, my concern is that somebody thought, well, we've got to fluoride the water, and they fluoridate water throughout the United States. In fact, the United States is one of the nations that does the least amount of ozonation of the water supply. Now, let's say you're one of these couples that got involved and they come to find out you have to know about the fish that have the answer to every problem to humanity. Yeah. And they decided to run some radio signals through, and you're going, well, why is it when I watch HD TV, my brain kind of gets fuzzy and I can't remember one day to the next? It wasn't that they did something to the fluoride, because I tell you, there's got to be a lot of money in fluoridation. Is there any way I could get involved in the manufacturing and sale of all municipal water supply chemicals that are used to treat the water of those that are radio signaled? Nothing like a little hallucination television with your fluoride and your radio signals. It was one of these questions about, well, we got a hard water problem in this county. But let's say you went through the major metropolitan areas that use fluoride in the water. Now, we know that fluoridation is a type of chemical that can permeate the blood-brain barrier. The only question is, what radio signal would you need to attach to it so as to be able to control the minds of those that drink water when it's really hot? Did somebody design a system that goes to the cable boxes, a radio signal that attaches to the fluoridation of the water supply? You know, I had mentioned the thought of being able to ping the water supply. Yes! And there are those that took it upon themselves to salt the water supply, or pencil lead the water supply, or flint the water supply. Yep. And then they thought, well, we'll just high frequencies, some water softening salts. But when you add large amounts of fluoride, or what looks like fluoride, as I understand it, they make fluoride from the leftovers of aluminum manufacturing. Did somebody devise a way so as to use radio signals through the set-top box so as to be able to attach to the fluoride in people's bodies? And when it gets really hot outside, do you notice that you drink more liquids because of dehydration that's causing a greater amount of amnesia, dementia? Each day seems like a whole new year. You just can't remember what happened a month ago or 2 months ago. Is there some reason why it is that no one seems to remember what day and year it is? It's 2017. 6 years ago, my sons were abducted. I've been sending emails. I put on my Facebook all the Google drives and Hotmail drives and Outlook drives, and all of the Facebook and all the YouTube videos and all the backups and archives of all of those, and it's thousands of videos and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of emails, and more than 1,000 variations. Is there some reason why people cannot think